Hello, my name is Reg, and you're watching Shattered Dungeons. Somewhere. I missed everything.
Welcome, everybody. We were talking about your experiences with newborns, as a newborn, and with newborns. So
please send us your best memories of yourself as a newborn.
Send us your newborn selfies that you took of yourself
when you catch them.
Yep.
Yeah. Important.
Back
If
in
you're
the 80s.
What?
What?
If you are tuning in with us for the first time, we're Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn every Tuesday night for everyone to enjoy. And you know, sometimes you take newborn selfies as a newborn. Like when you're a newborn, you grab your parents' phone.
Tiny camera.
Yeah, a little tiny baby camera. Yep.
I mean, I'm pretty sure kids these days
And you baby dab.
baby dab.
And you baby dab.
But your arms are super short, so it's like
It only covers half the face.
Now, is it the baby dabbing or using a baby to simulate the dab on your head?
It's a baby
Just
dab.
hold the.
It's a miniature dab.
Just hold the.
I learned
Can you
it
do
from
that
some,
again, Heather?
I'm confused.
I don't get it.
It's what the 8-year-olds were doing. It's not a regular dab, so
No,
it's a
this
baby
is a
dab.
dab.
Heather,
know.
you have crab
We've gone
claws
places.
on your face.
It's a baby dab. Okay, maybe it's like that.
A little dab will do you.
Hey, Roll for Revelry. Nice to see you. Yeah, a baby dab. Welcome to Shattered Dungeons, the show where you can learn how to baby dab. It's a simple 3-step process. Heather, do
Step
you...
1, grab a baby.
Oh, no. All right, we're getting off of that subject.
That would be awesome.
What is happening?
Baby Chan, it's so strong. But you have to be.
You looked like you were about to launch a baby. Like, I can't even do it. You were like about to
baby.
yeet the baby. Oh no.
They frown upon that.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
that's-
get more dab
She's got it.
instructions.
You look like you had an open receiver and we're about to just
Yes.
chuck that baby.
I just get confused.
Well, if you
Remind
haven't
me not
heard,
to let you
football,
hold my
who
baby.
Actually, there is a baby picture
baby holding for
somewhere of
Heather.
me where I was small next to a football and it was bigger.
so what you're saying, Jordan, is we could have thrown you as a child.
Oh, I was eatable.
I was not.
I don't think I like that.
At all.
What is that, an adjective?
Can we get a Rog in chat just to see if Rog would have yeeted or eaten
Yeah,
me?
WWRD, what would Rog do? Eat. Did not
he's gonna
bode
eat
well
that
for
baby.
baby
Eat
Jordan.
baby Jordan.
No.
He got the
Yeah.
baby back,
Poor-
baby back, baby back,
Ooh.
baby back,
Poor baby
back.
Jordan. My foot hurts. That's baby Jordan as Nickina. I don't like having fur.
All that fuzz in a way.
Oh man, we have gotten out of hand. If you haven't heard, we've reached 200 followers on Twitch. All of them here for baby dabs. And what is happening? Lauren, what was this? You guys are still baby
What is my
dabbing.
life?
Lauren's doing the baby thriller.
Oh my god. Check Discord.
What is? I don't know. I'll check it in a sec.
Some baby dabs.
If you haven't, you can join our Discord. It's a baby dab. Oh my goodness. Heather's crying. This is devolved. Join our Discord. It's awesome. You get gifts of baby dabs. So we reached 200 followers on Twitch. All of them here for learning how to baby dab. And so we
Naturally.
are going to celebrate next month. We will. Hey, Mercedes, nice to see you. We will celebrate 200 followers on Twitch by eating spicy nugs, spicy foods, and enjoying the pain. And maybe if we're lucky, Heather will baby dab with some spicy nugs.
I'll try.
Yeet them across the city into Jordan's face.
There you go.
That would be a fun bit to do.
Oh my gosh.
Celebrate.
Yep. If you haven't heard, we have starter kits. They look like this, the physical copies. Get your PDFs.
Could you imagine
But
if
if
we
you
have,
order
if we
today,
have
you get a
Heather
dabbing
start by
baby.
throwing a nug up?
What did you just say,
throws
Lauren?
it, Lauren throws it through her camera, and then I catch it.
Should do that.
I'm down for that.
If you order your starter kit
That's
today,
such special
you get
effects. Oh, sorry.
a dabbing baby with it.
There you go. Lauren will make
order now.
sure you see a
9 to 10 months for delivery.
oh my. Guys, we got an influx
You
of
gotta get
orders.
Make them one by one.
Gotta make them one by one.
Handcrafted artisan babies.
Hey, I'm working on one of those handcrafted artisan babies.
Oh,
Oh my
gosh. What
Like,
is...
hold on, we got to put the number stamp on it.
No, you can't do that.
Production model 000.
That's not okay. If you like everything we've talked about, comment on the YouTube page and leave a review, I guess. 5 stars for Baby Dabs, 4 stars equals, what was the other thing we were just doing?
Baby floss.
Eating?
Baby,
Yes.
ooh, baby floss.
Baby floss?
Oh, I
Okay.
don't know about the baby floss.
3
None of
stars.
you are.
I can't do it.
3 stars is the baby soldier boy. So there we go. Yep, that's a thing. And if you do 2 or 1 stars, I hate you. No, I'm kidding. Rate us that, please. And it is so great to see you. So much thanks. Such wow. And Ninja Vanish. Just
Did you just doge him?
yes, I did, because Doge is doing good. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I am just so excited. We're all a little bit loopy. I don't think any of us have really rested recently, so
No sleep.
I mean, I
That's
had a
pretty much
migraine nap earlier, but that's about it.
that's like anger rest, a migraine nap.
It's literally just trying to
Anger rest.
squeeze my head
Yeah.
until it stops hurting.
Oh my. Well, we're gonna get rocking and rolling. Enjoy our lovely intro video. Tofu, if you're here, enjoy your cameo. And if not, try and spot the tofu. See you in a moment. back.
Maybe now.
Well, welcome.
Now. Yeah.
Mercedes, glad you enjoyed it. This episode, like all of our other episodes, are sponsored by our lovely patrons on Patreon. You too can be a patron by just navigating ever so effortlessly to patreon.com/Shattered Tabletop Games. And our subscribers on Twitch, which as of right now we have 17. So congrats, guys. There's 17 of us. Everyone who's a subscriber right now, let's throw fancy hats in the chat because Brand has a fancy hat
that she never wears.
It's always worn. It's everywhere.
She just tried to get rid of it.
Mick is asking if we live close enough to make that intro. For those of you who have never seen the intro video, yes, a lot of us live close enough to drive to each other's homes and make that video. However, two of our cast members, Raven and Ray, don't live here. However, their cameo was locally sourced via the internet. They recorded some stuff and sent it my way. Fresh handpick. Fun fact, a little tidbit, if you will, those two laptops with them on is movie magic. Those laptops were off and had nothing on their screen. But thanks to technology, it's as though they were there.
That tofu was real.
Actually, the tofu was completely CGI.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I blew the budget on a real
tofu.
Animatronic tofu, yes. Farm to table presents. Best Proton and thank you guys so much for the subs. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Go ahead.
Did we share the date for the news or no? I forget.
We'll make a social media post for our special Spicy Nug stream. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing. Tofu says she looked good, so firm. Yes, it was extra firm, actually, I believe. Well, tonight we are without a handful of peeps. Ray, who plays Wog, is still hopping to Texas. It's an odd move, but a bold one for sure.
It is a choice.
It is certainly that, yeah. Dion, who plays Flynn, is currently fighting people. That's the best I could come up with.
He started a fight club, but he didn't tell us the rules, so...
Yeah, he said there were
as far as I know, we should tell everybody everything about it?
Yeah, I think that's...
I think we're supposed to talk about it.
Yeah. Is it Fight Club or Dab Club? And do they have a toddler class?
It's a BDC. It's a Baby Dab Club.
BDC.
I like that it's got an acronym. But tonight we have our wonderful cast, Baby Fight Club. Yes, that is, yep, that's a thing. Nickena will be played by Jordan tonight, not myself.
Hello everyone. I've been asked to sing There She Goes. There she goes again. I don't get the reference, but okay.
And there that went. Okay. Lauren is playing Brand.
Oh, hey, y'all. Just so y'all know, no babies were harmed during the making of this podcast.
It's good to know. And Heather will be playing Callisto.
Good evening, everyone. I'm not sure if I'm afraid to die tonight.
I'm gonna find out.
I'm unsure.
So, we have a fun evening in store. Last week, our esteemed associates traveled to the Essence Gem, inside the Essence Gem that held the essence of one Basilius Karnrar, who has been a notorious enemy of the group. In doing so, they were able to learn a little bit more about all the things and goings on. But as they were getting to a head with the information, the group was ambushed. And so we pick up there. Captain Rizel opens a portal and you leap through, the event horizon closing behind you. Looking around, the harsh, fiery landscape offers seldom more than smoldering flames and ash. Off in the distance, you see a small hut. The hut appears to be made of molten rock, even from such a great distance. As you near it, however, you realize that the hut is the top of a gigantic structure hidden by the crest of the horizon. Nearing ever closer, you feel as though you know this place. Then you realize, this is the Fortress of Steam, a legend among the denizens of Arakiel, said to be the resting place of Fazuk the Fume Breather. Fazuk was said to have once united the kingdoms of Tundris and Infernus long before Arakiel existed. Legend says he still lives, bound to the lowest chamber of the Fortress of Steam, said to sit on the border between Tundris and Infernus, where rivers of fire flow from the east into the frozen ocean to the west. Your best guess is that the Laughing Hand operative, which you were sent to find here for refuge, has sought shelter in the fortress, however unwise that may seem. Approaching the Fortress of Steam, you are in awe of its architecture. It is as though the fortress itself was made from two incredible forces meeting one another and exploding upward, then hollowed out to create the fortress itself. It looks as though sections of the fortress have fallen and yet more have crumbled without repair. Its gigantic doors of lava are cold to the touch, and so you near the gigantic doorway. So, what do you do?
You know, I hear if we wait till like summertime, the fortress is like 60 to 80% off and it'd be way easier to get through.
Like that's the low season for visitors, or I feel like
it's like a Steam sale or something.
Ah.
So, do you think we could turn around and go back?
I mean, we probably don't actually have the time to do that.
I am feeling quite hot. Should we knock and maybe somebody will let us in before I melt?
That is a good idea.
Do you think steam's easier on you than lava?
I don't think anything hot is easy on me.
That's a fair point.
Brand, why are you giving everyone the cold shoulder?
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Do you not like puns?
Puns are funs for everyone's.
I learned it from Nickina.
Yes, you did.
You're doing great.
Yes, Brand, I think we should knock. Would you like me to knock?
Oh, I'm knocky knocky.
Brand knocks on the door.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, and you do the Frank greeting. Nice. No one answers.
Plus 5 to hospitality.
You wait for a little while to see what happens.
It appears no one is home.
Is no one home? Excuse me, hello. We are burning up out here. Please let us in.
I feel fine.
Well, I don't.
It is a little warm.
I'm becoming singed.
I mean, hey Gorik, if I remember, some of your people were kind of bleeding lava.
Yes, I have the ability of my people to command both rock and fire.
Huh. So, you poop rocks, would you pee lava?
So you can't command the fire or the rocks, Gorik?
Yes?
Could you command the door to open? Should we go in?
I can try. One moment.
Yeah, speak rock and enter.
Gorik walks up to the stone door and leans into it gently. He touches it and then he whispers,
Open! in!
And as he does so, the rock crumbles around it, opening the
I was
door.
waiting for
I just knew he was gonna say, we will rock you.
Oh, nice.
Why was I
There you
not
go.
prepared for that?
You
It
didn't,
opened?
you didn't anticipate I was going to say he whispers and then yell?
I did.
I didn't.
I was
Got me
giggling.
again.
Yeah.
So,
It appears to be open!
Is it
Good
cooler
job.
inside Gorik, or are we going from the fire into the fireplace? From the frying pan? Something.
I believe the expression,
Wog says.
is out of the fish into the water.
I'm not sure that is correct, but
I don't think we're very good with idioms.
what is an idiom?
I don't know. Belfief used to call me that all the time.
I think Wog's an idiom.
Hey, I resemble that.
So, do you enter the Fortress of Steam?
Can I like peek my head around the corner and do a sneak check or anything, or a
Sure.
check for traps, or?
I mean, Gorik screaming open might have given our position away.
What are you talking about? He was super quiet. So you peer in.
Yeah. I peer in. I just
To a vast
stretch
blackness.
my little head around the corner, and the little mask kind of jingles as I look.
Peering in the open doorway, a frigid breeze chills your skin. Looking at the walls, veins of molten lava flow slowly through them, illuminating the corridor dimly. It appears to be safe, so you wave your comrades on. There are no sounds aside from yourselves, save for the air moving as though the fortress itself is breathing. Traveling through the entry hall and peering down many side corridors, you arrive at a large, opulent throne room. It is here you can imagine the fume breather conducting his court. You see 3 doorways leading to different parts of the fortress behind the throne.
This might not be the time for it, but Gorik, do you remember the prophecy thing where you guys tried to kill us?
Yes?
I don't think we ever asked you what you guys understood that to mean. We only know what Belfief told us. What did you guys hear?
I thought we talked about this!
I don't remember.
I do not remember. I did not write it down.
I think I was too busy asking you about your rock poops.
The pertinent information for sure. My people were trying to prevent the omen from coming true. But after you thwarted all of our attempts on your life, we decided it best that I just tag along with you and guard you away from things that would cause the destruction of the Azure entirely.
So you have a good idea of what would destroy the Azure?
I've lived here longer than all of you combined.
Okay.
Well, that is good to know.
So not to
Doesn't
change
answer
the
the
subject,
question.
but if this is the fume breather, and we're supposed to find the fate spinner, right?
Well, we were kind of forced out of the last place we were in. I think
We were.
aren't we supposed to find someone Captain Rizal knows here, maybe?
Somebody whose hands thinks
The laughing hand.
chuckling
is-
arm. Yeah.
The
Oh no,
laughing
that. Yeah.
hand is supposed to take us to the fate spinner. That's what I have written down on my hand right here.
She rode in a layer of ice. That's actually pretty cool. Wait, Bran, turn your hand over. Why does it say Wog was here?
I'm gonna strangle him with his own tongue.
Wug was in fact not there. This is a deceptive ploy by Nikana.
I don't even know the meaning of the word.
What? Oh no, I was writing down in my journal here.
What?
Just taking notes.
What are these
Those are
These
those are pillars of ice upon
I like
ice. You say?
ice.
Yeah.
Bran just hugs it.
I love this place. It's so nice.
Next to the ice in the wall, you see flows of lava.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
How do they keep both of these things together?
I am wondering, this must be magics. I do not know.
This is certainly a feat of architecture.
Neat.
It is.
Wait, does
Any
that
more
mean
insights there?
does that mean it's possible that we could build Brand in a way where she could stand next to lava?
Ah. Yes, what is the magic of this ice that is not affected by the heat?
Well, I mean, if I'm rock and I can use the fires, it stands to reason, and so can Brand, if the right catalyst is involved, I guess.
So with the right catalyst, Brand could control fire?
Is that like an alcoholic beverage? Because I don't like to imbibe too much.
No, catalysm is when you use money to pay for goods and services.
Is that like prostitution or?
No, that's just I heard that has to do with making friends.
Oh, that's right, making friends.
I thought catalyst.
Actually, capitalism is what you're thinking of. Catalism is when you elect cows as leaders.
Capitals is when you make the letters bigger at the beginning of a word.
Can I sense anything like from the pillar?
You sense that it's made of ice.
That's it. Nothing special. No like spell or like catalyst or.
Nope. It is naturally occurring ice that seems to be interspersed with the wall around it that has veins of lava flowing through it.
Can I pull any of the ice out and like take a chunk with me?
Yeah, you use your Kelementok ability, and you're able to, Mortal Kombat finish this pillar and pull a ice heart out. I don't know.
I'm just
you
gonna
make
carry
ice
this around
cream?
with me.
So meanwhile, Callisto is just like foraging around everywhere for chocolate or cocoa beans. She's just looking for something.
She's got the shakes.
Yeah.
All I can find is ice.
You pick up pieces of rubble hoping that they're little chocolate pieces. And
Yes.
like with every one, you like lick it and it's disappointing every time.
But I'm just searching. I have hope.
Brand, I'm worried.
Well, somebody go do your sneaky thing. I think we should look at this throne and maybe this fume breather is running around somewhere.
I would like to do the sneaky thing. I have rolled.
Listen to
to
the
check
heavy
for the
breathing.
smell. What's
Maybe he
happening?
sounds like.
You too have heard of the fume breather.
Oh, I have not. I just assume. Have you? Wait. Tell us about the fume breather.
He
he
breathes
breathes
fumes,
fumes.
really. That's his primary claim to fame.
Like a dragon? Like is he gonna?
What is his secondary claim to fame?
Being
Nice
locked
house.
away in the Fortress of Steam.
Well, that makes sense because there's steam for him to breathe, and he's a fume breather, and steam is fumes.
Isn't the air technically a fume?
Technically, yes.
So aren't we all? Isn't that kind of like saying, I am the water drinker?
We are all the fume breather. Perhaps we could approach him with that. We're all one.
I am Nicanor the ground walker.
And the fume breather.
We are, if we're all the fume breather, I think that's some good common ground, Callisto.
We can try.
It's worth a shot.
I wonder if he's a common ground kind of guy.
Well, maybe we can make friends.
Let me, as I walk on it, it works.
Now remember this, the fume breather is just the legend. Though he is said to have united Tundris and Infernus, which is no small feat.
I wonder if he is like the man behind the curtain.
Did I just make a puddle?
Wait, Nicanor, I thought you were house trained.
No, I'm fine. We don't talk about that. This hasn't happened in a while.
What puddle?
Nothing. It was Wog.
You look back and Wog is playing in a newly formed puddle.
Oh, dear.
See?
This smells just like home.
No, wait, who was gonna, Callisto, were you gonna like sneak around and look and see if there's a secret passageway or something?
Yes. Can I use the sneak check that I didn't use earlier that I rolled?
You snuck. You snaked.
Oh, I did.
I don't know.
Snake?
Look, it didn't.
You
Do I gotta sneak again?
Snurked.
Sneakered.
You snarked.
Sneakered. Snurked.
As Callisto sneakers around. I don't like that. You can use the same. 70's fine. So Callisto begins to peruse the throne area. Where are you going?
Yeah, I'll look at the throne area.
Okay.
Let's check that out first.
Roll a potency check.
Potency. Okay.
Looking at the throne, it appears to be made of that same type of stuff: rock, ice, fire, molten lava. Though at this point it's become dormant. It's not actively flowing through. There are scars and scuffs and all sorts of stuff all around it. On the back side of it, it's an odd, like, spherical design. Think like the Olympic rings almost. Just all the way up and down the whole thing. Again, with scuff marks and chips and divots and all sorts of stuff. It's just very chaotic looking. That's really all you find interesting about the throne itself. Now, standing up and peering behind it, you see 3 doorways, each of which have some kind of large inscription upon it, though you can't read it.
Okay. So I guess I just tell everyone this chair looks like it has seen battles.
Who fights a chair?
I do not know. It is odd.
Is
I
there what if we press down on the arm or like a secret knot or
I
something?
can punch it if that's
I
what
wonder if I could I take a skull with me?
Whose skull do you have?
I don't know. I just like the skulls on the side of the chair. On the where the hands go.
Those are definitely not skulls. Those are just like, artistic renderings of intimidating scenes. I thought for sure
feels
you
so
were
at
about to
home.
say like, oh yeah, the skull I took like 30 episodes ago.
The skulls of your enemies.
I'm gonna add it to the chair, get a little more aesthetic.
It's good, but it could be better. So, Brand, Nicanor, Do you guys walk forward as well?
I mean, is it safe, Callisto?
It seems to be.
Come right up here. Can I see the 3 doorways?
Yep, and you notice from left to right, they read strife, power, and victory.
Oh, goodness.
Nikina, you don't see, like, it. You don't recognize the language.
I'm illiterate.
Can you read it, Brand?
Oh my, y'all, it's another one of those puzzles. Remember way back in the day when we had the one that was like, I don't remember what the words were, but we had to pick the right doorway. I think this is another one of those. It goes on the left, it says strife. In the middle, it says power. And on the right, it says victory.
This is terrible.
What's the question?
I don't know. I guess the question is which one we go down?
Is
Do
there
they
anything-
all look exactly
I
the
feel like
same?
it is
Pretty
a
much
trick.
identical.
Does it
Is it-
smell funny?
Is
Like-
there anything on the back of the chair?
You can look on the back of the chair. You need to make a potency check. Oh wait. Hold on. Sorry.
Chick.
Make one for grins. Brand, you kind of walk up to each doorway and you're just like kind of feeling it out. All of them feel identical. The doorways are effectively identical. The only thing different about the outside of them is the inscription above them. Nikina, as you near and look down, you can see with your 243 potency check that there's a similar inscription above or on the back of the chair that kind of resembles the language behind you. Knowing what each room says, you're kind of able to piece it together. And it says, to the best of your ability, through strife, power descends. And then you notice that one of the spheres in the rings is detachable. And so you grab it, and a small glowing orb is in your hand.
Hey guys, look what I found!
You found a little ball of light.
Oh, by the
That
way,
is
Miss
alarming.
Brand, the chair told me something. I think. I don't know if I'm as good as you at the reading.
Oh, Nikina, chairs don't talk.
People do.
No, I know that. It's just it says something on the back, not literally with the talking, but with the writing.
What did it say to you?
Fran, correct me if I'm wrong here, but through strife, power descends.
I thought we should choose strife.
It doesn't say anything about victory.
Well, we would need the power to descend for the victory.
Oh, great
Does literate Brand see anything else?
Are we low?
If
Do we
Brand
need
walks
power to
over,
descend?
she confirms that that is what it says.
It doesn't say anything about victory, just through strife, power descends.
Yep.
And where was the orb when you picked it up? Like, was it near strife or power?
It was sitting like 5 to 6 inches below the inscription.
Oh, just centered.
Yeah.
Maybe it is the victory.
It was not left or right justified.
Centered.
Can you tell me anything about the kerning of the letters, though?
It was a 46-point font with a slight no. Yeah.
Are the letters capitalists?
Oh dear.
Were
The
they
letters
chiseled?
are making an investment.
Were they
Is
chiseled
it
or were
like
they
Comic
written?
Sans, or
I don't
is it
think
an
they
adult
worked
type
out,
font?
Callisto.
It's written in papyrus.
Of course it is.
Don't burn it. How does that ball feel in your hand? Tingly? Numb?
Listen, you're not supposed to ask that.
There's a glowing orb in your hand. How does it feel?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh
The
my.
one you're holding.
I thought, never mind. Don't worry about what I was thinking. Does it feel anything? Voice in my head?
You do not see or feel anything.
Oh, you don't see it?
No, I mean like
Wait.
anything odd happening. It feels like
okay.
a ball of light.
I'm miming a ball.
It's just the average orb. Well,
Well, it feels like if through strife, it sounds like it's telling you to go through the strife door.
to let the
Where
power
does that-
descend.
Right, but where does that leave victory?
Well, it's always at the end, right?
Can we just skip to the end
I
then?
think
Just
you leave
choose
victory with some guy named Jesus.
Aww. Good job.
Well,
I mean, why would we have to go through strife and power if we can just choose victory?
I'd be worried that the chair didn't mention it, and then you go in there and they're like, "Ha, you're dead now." I mean, I don't know if the room will laugh at you for making the wrong choice, but I mean, that's just insult to injury.
well, perhaps the orb will save us from whatever is through the door.
Maybe taking this, it's a process. We go through the strife door, and then the power
And then get
opens up, and we
power.
get to go lower.
And then power gives us victory? I mean, is that...
Yeah.
Or the power comes down.
So do you want to go through strife then? That's
Yeah,
the
I'd
doorway.
say follow the chair first, and then
Follow
see
the
what
strife.
happens.
It is our
Follow
only option.
strife.
We cannot go backwards.
All right, let's go.
All right. Who is entering the strife room first?
Nick and do you
I'm
want to
gonna
take
put
your
my ward
bauble
up.
over there, or
I will. Yeah, Nicoda's gonna slap a ward on, and
Okay.
with the orb, go in through the strife door.
All right. Nikina enters the strife door. This room is adorned with tapestries and mosaics of battle. A common theme among them is a large fire Elementox standing above an army, holding one of the enemy's head as a trophy over his remaining forces. Clearly, Fazook the Fume Breather was ruthless in combat. A barred window can be seen on the wall shared with the adjacent room.
Oh, a bar, like bars on a window, or for some reason I'm thinking of
Think like a
a
cell.
minstrel with a lute.
like we can look through the barred window to see into the next room, which we
Correct.
assume is the power room,
Oh, the power room.
Yes.
right?
Okie dokie.
I got the power.
Should we search for goodies or no?
We must look.
Callisto says, I demand the goodies.
I will look for the cocoa beans here as well.
I don't think that you would want to eat something that's been in here this long.
Callisto,
They
roll a
never
potency
go bad.
check.
Oh no. Okay.
With a 113, you don't really see anything particularly interesting about any of the tapestries or anything else for that matter. You don't appear to find any chocolate either.
That is nothing new.
Story of my life.
I will live with disappointment.
Aw. Brand, roll a potency check as you're inspecting tapestries. As you're meandering about the room, walking from one to the other.
What's the temperature in this room?
It's moderate. There
I
are
melted with the
there are
chocolate.
parts that are cold, there are parts that are warm, but overall it kind of evens out. 94, you are looking at the tapestries and you notice that one of them is the woman who claims to be your mom in there.
And Brent
Do I
just
notice? Do I
rips
notice
it down and balls it up and stuffs it in the
Hey, cool! It's a picture of your mom.
What now? I did not see anything of the sort.
Oh, it's okay. You want to keep it for later. I get it. That's sweet.
Wait, what is the scene of though? The one where she's there. What is she doing?
So
Are
it's,
you uncrinkling it and looking?
Yeah. Now curiosity killed the cat, you know.
What, you gonna do what?
unfurling the tapestry you have so hastily put in your bag.
Oh no, I said I like kicked it into the corner.
Oh, okay. So
Take it
picking
with
up
me.
the old dusty tapestry, Fazook is holding the head of one of the Rock Kelementok forces, and standing next to him are your biological mother, the Ice Queen, and what it appears to be the Fire Lord, or the Flame King, effectively. Clearly, he united both of their kingdoms at one point, and this is him having conquered a third army using them to do so.
Hey, Brand.
Do y'all see this?
Did she ever say who your father was?
Oh, that is an interesting question.
I mean, I'm sure I just sprung out of the ether fully formed just as you see me now.
That is all you can remember.
I have
Thank you,
zero
Belfies.
knowledge to back that up. But she says you're your mom, which usually means she had something to do with it. And from what little I've gleaned, that usually involves a second person.
I was once a pebble!
Were you
Interesting.
Were you someone's poop?
Maybe he was someone's snake. But if he united the fire and ice, but it looks like Gorik, do y'all have bad tales about this fume, or is this the fume breather we're talking about here, or somebody else?
Yes.
Is the fume breather Brand's dad?
I mean, that was my assumption.
Did you take your mask off to say that?
I thought y'all were saying that the Fire King and the Ice
You got
Queen
the real
got
Heather right
together.
I know.
Super thoughtful. Like I was thinking.
I know. I watched it all happen on your face. You were like so close to your camera, and then it just blurted out.
That's a clip.
It is. Someone clip that. That was great.
Because dad had 2 syllables.
Dad. I know. That's why I was like, did you remove your
Texarkana.
mask?
I was just really thinking hard.
Yeah. It stands. It's not clear. There is no definitive thing in this tapestry,
not
with the
a no.
exception of that at one point
Which
the
means
Ice Queen
maybe.
and the Flame King were once united under Fazook the Fume Breather.
I mean,
Flame
she's a
King and the Ice
ridiculous.
Queen.
She's a ridiculous Kelementok. I don't know what she would do. But the rock guy is dead, so he only united those 2, right?
I actually have heard stories about that battle.
Do tell.
Well, you see, he definitely slew many of my kin, but, that was the last we saw of him, really. He came, he saw, he destroyed, he conquered, and then he never came back.
And that was the tale of the fume breather?
No, that was just, we lost an army.
How long ago was that?
Yeah,
When
you said
I
you
was
had.
but a wee rock.
Like golf ball size
So,
or
like,
like softball size?
Brand's age or more?
More than Brand.
Okay.
I thought perhaps we were onto something. We could appeal to his emotional side.
Well, I mean, it could still be her dad. We don't know.
I mean, if it gets us out of a sticky situation.
Brand, if all else fails, you think you could do an impression of your mom? I mean, you sound pretty close to me.
You do not like her so much. He might not either.
You look pretty friendly.
That's right. We do not know how the relationship may or may not have ended.
We should find that out first. He will be so confused by our questions.
What, can I see through the bars here?
Yep, looking through the bars that share the wall between the two rooms, you notice that the power room that you're peering into lacks anything special about it. The barred windows on this side are matched by barred windows on the other side, peering into the victory room.
Wait, how is that possible?
it.
Yeah, but wait a second. Does Brand have any likeness to the fuming guy?
You see that he is made of fire and she is made of ice.
They could have the same shape eyes or something.
They're facing away, so you can't see
Like,
any eyes.
if we're trying to make an Azurian pundit square, how close are we?
What's the blood type?
Ouchie.
Okay, moving on.
Burns, it bites, it
How is this room in the middle now? I thought we entered on the left.
You
What?
did. The power room is in the middle of 3 rooms.
We're in the Straff room.
Yep.
Oh, so you're saying when looking into the power room, you also see the same window going into Victory?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay. We were thinking you were saying this room.
on either side.
Like, that's
yeah.
not right.
That
We
just
are in
done
the
popped
Azure.
up.
Couldn't shift it.
Tofu got your back there, Heather.
Oh my goodness,
is-
tofu's so good. Everyone enjoy
Oh
that.
no, is that her dad?
I gotta listen.
If Daddy Flame King has Brand's southern accent.
Oh my
Wait, I'm confused. I thought it was the fume breather and then the fire king and then the ice queen. I thought there were 3.
Yes, there were
people.
3 entities on the tapestry.
Okay.
Discord is not happy with me tonight.
But what y'all are saying is who
Are you all like... You're trying to figure out Brand's heritage based on a tapestry right now.
basically.
That is
yeah.
common.
That is common. Everybody
I
does
mean-
this.
It's lonely in the Azure.
Oh,
Nick, is your bauble doing anything? Like as
Oh,
you
yeah.
move around the room?
Wait, what?
Is it leading
Nikina
you?
is playing with it like a kitten would.
Nick, hold up your little light sphere there and see if it does anything as you move around the room.
Nikina
not
shuffles around the
break it.
room cautiously and nothing happens.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
What a great idea, I think.
Nothing happens.
So, do we need to look around anymore? Do you guys think, or try to figure out how to get out of here?
What is this thing right here?
That is just a design in the door or in the floor.
Okay. But we can go back out, right? Or did
Yeah.
the door like slam behind us?
No, you're good. You can walk around.
Can I do a potency check in here?
Sure. As Callisto and Brand begin to exit, Nikina kind of hangs out for a moment, and in almost like, I would say like, you know how in cop shows, they're like, I got a hunch, right?
It's a gut feeling.
Yeah, the old gut feeling. That's what Nikina does. He's like, I got a feeling. And then he walks over where he feels an abundance of potency in one of the tapestries. Looking up, he gazes at it very, very focusedly.
I really want to bet this string.
He notices that in the tapestry there are several small latches that appear to be tied, almost part of a design, but you notice that they are just slightly raised off of the rest of the tapestry. Looking at it, you undo the little buttoned hook things, and a small, soft compartment opens up. And inside it is a spear. The spear is made of celestial ore, and as you pick it up, it bursts into ice and fire.
What?
Dudes!
This is a celestial ore spear that deals 10 fire damage and 10 ice damage on top of things.
I really do have to figure out how to do this fire thing.
We must ask the fumer how you can do it.
The fumer.
The fumer.
Hey guys, check this out.
Oh my.
That is nice.
Do keep it away from me though. I don't want to get singed.
I mean, you're like half of it.
Well, yeah, but not the other half.
Maybe it will not singe you, Brand.
Can I poke you with it?
No.
Oh. Can I poke you with the other end?
Does it only do ice out of one end and fire out of the other?
That was my understanding. That was what you said, right?
What did I say?
Through strife, power descends.
Yep.
Power room, right?
Do we just go into the next room?
Should I try and break the bars with this thing?
Why not?
What bars?
Go
The
for
other
it.
room.
Roll an attack.
I guess it gets a straight. What would the stats
Just
for
go
the
in the
attack
door.
My thought process would be
It's not hand to hand.
Just set the fire part on it for a minute till it heats up, and then smack it with the ice part to try and shatter it.
Oh, it's both at the same time. It's not like one or.
Do we not just want to try to go into the next room? You know, like walk in?
I figured let him try that
Jeez.
first. Or not.
Fine, we'll do it your way.
Heavy melee.
Sorry
is
to be a
spear.
party pooper, Nick and Nick.
Every party has a pooper, that's why we invited you.
That's Goric.
Hey!
Belfeet.
Okay,
What?
because Goric is the party
Oh,
pooper.
sorry, I was just singing this song Belfeet used to sing to me as a child.
Callisto enters the room. Much like you saw on the other side, there is nothing special about this room whatsoever.
Can we see if it's can we see through here to see if it's into the other room we just left?
Yep, it is.
Ah, look, Nick and you did not waste any of your fire or ice power.
I would assume enough casual time has passed that my potency's back to give the
Yep.
old once over.
With a
Anything
198, you feel nothing odd about this room.
Well, how do we make the power descend? Shouldn't something come down? What is above us?
You look up and see the ceiling.
I wonder what would happen if you pointed that nice weapon at the ceiling. I mean,
Poke.
it'd be really cool if something descended into it.
Through strife.
That's why I was thinking go through the window.
Oh, through Strife Power Descends. Oh, that is good, Nikina. Let's go back and break the bars, like you suggested.
I mean, worst case scenario, I'm just wrong, and it's minor vandalism.
Right.
Nikina heads back into the other room and breaks the bars from that side.
Whee!
Then do you just need to like
Then I
go
hopped
through?
I hopped through.
I will stay to see if the power descends.
As Nikina hops through from the strife room into the power room, nothing happens.
Okay.
Just anticlimactic.
Then maybe do we go through here to victory?
I mean, there's got to be something with that little orb you picked up out of the chair, right?
Ding, ding, ding.
I need a bite of chocolate.
Callisto pulls a Popeye the Sailor Man and gets a bite of chocolate, bolstering her abilities. Brand walks over to the victory room.
I mean, should we just check out the victory room just in case?
Should we go through the power room though to do it?
I'm okay, sure. Do it. Break those bars.
You're breaking the bars to the victory room?
Yeah.
Alright, Nikina breaks the bars to the victory room, and now what?
I can't get through.
Hops in.
Nikina hops over. He is now standing in the victory room, which houses many chests and boxes. This appears to be a small treasury of sorts.
You guys remember that time those boxes exploded?
Do you remember that time we opened a small chest and all turned into ducks?
Oh yeah.
Do y'all remember that time we opened the box and there was amazing treasures inside?
Not really.
No. I have forgotten that time.
The old chest half full approach.
Typically speaking, chests have been bad.
Well, 1, 2,
I'm gonna give it the
3,
full-
4, 5, 6.
Could have used my Catman senses.
Okay. What are you rolling? I don't have a Catman senses on the sheet.
I'm just trying to feel out the potency of the room to see if anything sticks out.
There is no outright magic or magical rooms in this room.
Okay. And
Do
no orb shaped recesses or stabby recesses.
Nope.
I want to check this box for traps.
Does the orb do anything when it comes into this room?
Brand has determined that chest has no traps on it.
This chest obviously has no traps, and it also has amazing riches inside.
Her roll of
I'm just
10
gonna
is
get out of
convincing.
As I walk out of the room and my potency recovers, I just tap a ward on her shoulder as I walk out of the room for safety.
Good luck, friend. Brand, what do you do now?
Well, Callisto, should I open this? Do you want to not be here when I open this in case I get ducked?
I will stand on this side of the room.
Okay.
Might
I mean,
want a
maybe-
ward.
Maybe a little bit.
Yes, please send us wards.
Okay.
All right,
Nikina
so I
awards the
want
group.
to open the chest.
Brand lifts mightily, but it's locked.
Meh.
Oops. My bad.
Can I try to pick the lock? Well, I don't have any flute music. Can I play my flute and see if I can try to pick the lock with my performance?
Yes. Yes, you may.
Oh, it's one of those kinds of
Do
music.
you play
Oh, it's
the,
a music box.
Do you play like the little snake charming music as you try to?
Do 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 do. That's what
you
I
wait
played.
for a moment as the excellent acoustics in this room allow your flute to reverberate endlessly, and then nothing happens.
Except we all start singing, "There's a place in France."
Oh. Playing music
that's-
did not unlock the chest. No.
That is all I've got.
I mean, now that we're here. Oh, wait, if you rolled a 101?
I know. Do you think?
I mean, how do you open a chest with music?
I thought it might help my lock picking. I was trying to pick the lock while I played the flute.
What?
I was trying to pick the lock and make it better by playing the flute.
Put the flute into the lock?
How are you picking the lock, like, specifically? Because you can play the music, no problem.
I pulled a safety pin like out of my long locks of hair somewhere, and
Okay.
I just stuck it into
Oh,
the
wait.
lock as I played the flute.
That
to
makes
magically
so
pick the
much
lock.
more sense than trying to open the lock
hold
with
on,
music.
Callisto. wait just a moment, Callisto. Can I make a key out of the ice that I had?
As you say that, the lock pops open as Callisto uses her hairpin.
Well, okay.
Yes, you could do
Next
that.
time.
Let's just hoping that a scary monster does not climb out of this, and that we do not all turn into a duck.
I'm gonna back up a little more. Hey, Flynn, how's it going?
All right,
Oh, hey.
so would you like to leave, Brand, while I open the chest in Gorik?
Oh no, I'm not gonna leave you. No, I'll be here.
Thank you,
should
friend.
walk. You should get as close as humanly possible.
I'll support you from a distance.
That is scary. Well, let's open and see if the power descends.
I heard
you-
locks taste great.
Are
Juan.
you both opening the chest?
Yes.
Since you
Then-
ask it that way.
Nope, it's too late. Brand said yes, so both of you get
Oh,
to
no.
roll a stamina check.
Well, luckily we've got plenty of that. Hopefully.
This is why I ward people.
Natural 100 from Callisto. Callisto does a backflip backwards.
Oh my.
Brand with a 111 also dodges. There is some sort of spell-like energy that fires out of the chest, specifically where you were standing, but you guys were able to dodge it masterfully.
That was definitely not descending.
You just
Okay,
hear,
so I picked the wrong
"Told you."
chest. I just
There are-
picked the wrong box. There's 5 more boxes.
Looking in the chest you just opened, there are 200 Corphone teeth and a celestial ore headband of plus 20 potency.
Ooh.
I can't write anything for some reason.
Nice, Brand. That will look good on your head.
Well, I used blood magic, so potency doesn't help me a ton. So,
Then I will wear it
okay.
on my horns.
Or
There
who
you
else
go.
uses magic?
We could let Nikona wear it.
Nikona could wear the pretty headband.
Or Gorik.
I'm good.
So it's plus 25 potency?
Plus 20 potency.
Okay.
That's significant.
Yeah, I'll wear it. Happily.
Okay. Brand, you appear to be standing on top of the next chest.
Well,
they
this was
still
just
worded,
where
or do I
I
need to
jumped
come
out of the
in?
way.
Oh, yes.
Do I need to reapply the sunscreen?
They weren't hit with anything.
Okay.
We are
Just
professionals.
Let me know if I gotta slather that back on.
However, that was all of my stamina, so
You wait and it regenerates.
okay.
Oh, good.
Like, "Ugh."
You can always do a tiny heal to restore your stamina.
So are we just gonna go around and check out all the boxes and just open them all? Or
Nick,
how
Yes.
Nick
are we
says, I
doing
thought
this?"
she was trying to open it by hatching it.
Now hush, little chest.
I
don't be
mean,
shy.
Let
A
me
little-
try that
It's
now.
gonna find out what's inside.
a little
will just
love
sit
never
on it.
hurt anybody.
In 4 to 6 weeks, this is gonna go open up into a large treasure.
4 to 6 weeks.
I don't know. I don't know how eggs hatch. I just know they do.
Apparently, the life
They must get
cycle of
born.
What is
chests
the
is very
what's
quick.
Yeah, the gestation period for a chest.
Yes.
Treasure chest.
So what are you doing now, Brand, y'all?
I mean, I did so good checking that one for traps. Let me check this one for traps.
Definitely not trapped.
Callisto, I checked this one for traps, just like I checked the other one for traps.
It's locked.
You want to check my homework?
Do you want to check my work?
Let's see if it will open.
I mean, you don't want to like check it. Okay.
I can try. Maybe.
Callisto.
I don't think there are any traps. I thought.
I just know I was wrong before.
Oh well.
Callisto
So rare.
peers over Brand's shoulder and determines that she was in fact correct. There are no traps on this chest.
Seriously, Wog, I bet it's real tasty in there.
Are we able to see if it's unlocked or locked?
Yes, there's definitely a lock on it.
Okay.
Are you
Are
gonna
all
use the ice?
Can I see? Yeah. Are all the chests locked at this point?
Yeah, you
Can I
look
tell?
around and see that they have
Okay.
the same type of locking mechanism. It's not very obvious, but now that you know it's there, you can see it.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna try your ice key this time?
Yeah, I want to use my ice key and I want to put it in,
Okay.
but I want to stand behind the chest and open it.
Okay. Roll a lock picking check.
Well,
Natural one. The ice breaks off in the lock.
rude.
I hate it when that happens.
Can I suck it back out?
Yeah, it's of no consequence. Are you
In that
trying
case,
again?
could you just
I'm gonna go get my hairpin from this one. Bring it
You
over
left
here.
in it. I love it. Okay, roll.
And-
Both of you roll lock picking checks.
Well, how do I roll a lockpicking check? Just plus my whatever?
Yeah,
My
if you
stamina?
have lock picking. The not stamina, just whatever your bonus to lock picking is. So keep the 39 and then add whatever. Brand, you pop the lock open on that chest.
Callisto, it turned this time.
What is in it?
I don't know, but maybe step aside a little bit because that
Just a
last
little.
one was. Yeah.
Callisto runs to the other side.
All right, so I'm gonna open it.
I should get behind Goric.
Brand opens the chest hesitantly. Roll a stamina check as the spell shoots out from the chest towards where one would be standing normally and then does like a cartoon-like stop and then head right towards you. You even hear the breaking
rude.
sound. Yeah. With a 146 stamina check, you are able to dodge out of the way. It hits the wall. Nothing appears to happen. Looking in, you see 200 more Corphone teeth and a Spectre Blade.
What's a specter blade?
Picking up the handle, you haven't ever seen one in person, but you've heard of them before. You flick the switch on the handle and
It's a lightsaber.
a small blade of energy, think more of like a lightsaber dagger,
Still counts.
emits. It is made of fire, the blade. It has a damage rating of 15. I'm sorry, the Spectre Blade doesn't have doesn't have fire as the element type. It's its own thing. But the damage rating of a Spectre Blade is 15 and it ignores mischance.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hence the name.
So this would count as light melee?
Correct.
And can Bran wield it, even though it's fire?
It's not actually fire. It's like a magical emission.
Just magic fire.
Cool.
Weren't you specting light, Callisto?
Wasn't I expecting light?
Oh, did you take light melee?
Oh yes. I have
Oh,
lots
well,
of light
you should
melee.
probably. Do you want this then? Like, what kind of daggers do you usually carry? Maybe this one would be better.
I would like to add that to my arsenal. I will not say no.
Yep.
Damage rating 15. Ignores mischance.
Okay.
Which would be great. That would have been great against that guy we fought last week.
Mm-hmm.
Old Mr. Dodgy.
Potency ghost. Left in the office bathroom.
I was about to say. Big
Forgot all
steampunk
about
potency
that.
ghost.
Oh my.
Are you guys going to open the rest of the chests?
I mean, there appear to be terrible spells associated with each one, but then there's also something really great inside. What do you think?
We must look. Hopefully we will not die.
So
Don't forget you can blink.
to speed this up, I am going to need you guys to roll 1, 2, 3, 4 sneak checks and 4 stamina checks.
Okay, here's my sneak.
You just divvy them up 2 and 2.
Wait, what?
Each of you do 2 sneaks and then 2 staminas.
Oh, okay. There's my 2 sneaks.
Callisto, 1 more sneak.
I will save them as much as possible.
So I did 2 sneaks.
Oh,
They
I
are
see it
40 and 40.
Okay.
6.
And then stamina checks. So Callisto with a 120 on her first stamina check. She dodges out of the way. Bran dodges out of the way of hers. Callisto dodges the second one, and Bran dodges the last one. Good job, guys. In our post-show hangout, which you guys can watch on our Patreon page, I will explain what spell you guys have dodged and what terrible, terrible things would have happened.
Oh, here.
You find 200 Corphone teeth in each of the chests.
So how much total?
2, 4, 6.
That's 2, 4,
1200.
6, 8.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
In total, between the 6 chests, 1,200 Corphone teeth.
Cool.
Oh, do you
and
have that, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
Here are the items that you found in the chest. An accomplished staff of healing burst. An improved fire potency cannon, which has damage rating 15. An improved ice potency cannon, which has damage rating 15. And an improved celestial ore chest plate.
What was the last one?
Improved celestial ore chest plate. That is all that is in this room. You guys navigate slowly back toward the throne itself.
Well, I do not feel like any power descended.
I don't think we got the victory. We got some nice treasures and things, but
That was a victory.
yeah, but we
We
haven't
did not
found
die.
the fate spinner or the fire breather or the fume snorter.
Is there... Okay, I'm gonna feel dumb for thinking of this now, but is there a spot for the another spot for the orb or for the spear out here?
You don't see anything, no.
Okay.
I am stumped.
Wog and Flynn enter the power room. They're just hanging out in there.
Okay.
So is there anywhere else to explore around in this room?
Nope, this is it.
Okay. Well,
Straight power victory.
we seem to be stuck. I'm gonna come over and just sit in the chair, the throne here, and think.
You do the Conan the Barbarian think stance. You're like hunched over, elbow on the knee, really thinking. Yeah, you have a furrowed brow and a very, very frowny frown.
What about Chieftain Fongren? Do you have any input? Anyone?
Let's see here. Through strife, power descends.
TFG rolled a 66 for Fongrin's thinking, which doesn't quite work.
Something between those two rooms, obviously, but that's about all I know.
And our
Something between the two rooms.
If we wiggle on the chair, does it budge any?
Not in the slightest. Brand is nearing the broken bars in the strife room.
So we've looked at these two tapestries.
You don't see anything else
Do I?
interesting
Nothing.
about the tapestries?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like this staff has to be important, or the spear has to be important. I just don't know why. Nothing happens when I tap them together.
Nope. Brand, as you're staring into the power room, Wog walks up to the open window.
Aye.
I would like a large cheeseburger and medium fries, please.
I don't know what that is. Look, Callisto's here.
yes, Wog, have you found anything interesting with your little beady eyes in here?
Not really, no. Say, you want to play catch?
With what?
I don't know.
What will you throw?
Try this. I hold out the orb.
Whoa!
Do you throw it?
I toss it gently.
Make a ranged attack for me.
Oh boy.
Please tell me he's throwing it at Wog.
Yeah, like they're playing catch through the bar doorway. Oh no, 36. I need a roll from chat to see if Nikana breaks this orb. Oh my.
I thought maybe the orb coming down would be the power descending.
True. Wog dives for it, just trying his best to catch it. TFG with a 78. Wog saves it thanks to TFG's roll of 78.
Whoa! What?
And then finally, he literally grabs it with his tongue, like instinctively.
Ew. But yeah, basically,
Oh
that
my.
was one of those, like, Nicholas walking by, here's throw something, he goes, okay, without thinking, and
Yeah.
just side chucks.
Technically, I caught it, so there's that.
Anything happen?
No, here, take it back.
It's
And he
gentle.
tosses it back at you with a 78, which is enough to get it towards you. Go ahead and roll, just do a stamina check.
What about above us? Is anything above us?
Nope. With a 140, you catch it with one hand perfectly. And as the orb passes through the windowed bar door thing, a rumble is heard, and the power room begins to slowly descend. Quickly entering the room before it's impossible to, you prepare for what is lying in wait below.
Which is, I would assume, the fume breather.
So
Apparently, somebody coming for a
Dun-dun-dun.
ride wasn't helpful enough.
attempt. What was that?
I'm just thinking, it being on me as I jump through the thing wasn't enough of a throw for it, apparently.
You went the wrong way.
Oh.
No, but I climbed back once.
No, you climbed through.
Yeah, no, but to leave to go check Victory, we didn't bust the door. We went in through the regular door, right?
Oh yeah, but that was into the victory room.
No, yeah. So what I'm saying is, I would have climbed back into. It's not.
Yeah, no biggie. After a
Just
few
saying.
minutes, an opening begins to appear on the same wall you entered from. As the room slows to a stop, you look down the corridors branching off from your location. Each seems to be identical, yet you hear a low voice echoing from each hallway. It's unclear how many beings there are, but it's best to be cautious.
What are they saying?
You don't really hear words. It's just like a cacophony of whispers that are reverberating and resounding off of every solid surface.
I guess we should check for traps.
Somebody sneaky.
Let me just reapply this sunscreen.
Reapply your sunscreen.
That's my code for wording at this point.
Yeah.
Ow. Do we see any traps?
With a 106. Yes, you absolutely do. So Callisto walks this far in, and then Callisto, which direction do you choose to head toward?
This way.
Over here to the far end?
Yes.
So you find a trap that is very clearly a pressure plate trap that, when pushed, activates arrows flying from the wall towards whoever steps on it. Does everyone
Do
follow
not come this
Callisto?
way.
Are you going back and checking a different way?
Well, don't I need to go back and tell them?
You can.
I think I'm gonna go this way. Can I just go this way and check for traps again?
Yep. I'm gonna have you use the same 106, so you are able to easily see that each corridor has the same type of trap, kind of in the same spot.
Is there any way around it that I can see, or it's just
Not really.
Looks
You can
insurmountable?
you can try to disable the trap somehow.
Or we can get Fongren to just like yeet us over the trap.
I could throw ya.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back and tell everyone.
Okay.
There
You
are
let
many
them know.
traps everywhere. The plates, all the things you just heard the voice say.
Oh, maybe I can trigger them with my ice thing here.
True.
Oh, well, we have all these new tools.
We have
Are they helpful?
we have an ice potency cannon. What is that? I don't even know what that means. What is an ice potency?
Spectre blade.
DJ Dirty K is really on board with a yeeting plan.
I think the yeet is a good idea.
Wondering
Right.
approves for sure.
I think I heard a story about potency cannons once from some guy talking about some writer or something. Apparently, you can shoot magic to far away
With what?
with
the potency
cannon.
cannon.
Oh, the potency cannon. Well,
Does it shoot ice? Like, is it shooting ice balls now?
Well, the ice
One shoots
would.
ice, one shoots fire.
Yeah. I just like the idea of the ice.
but will it disable the?
It's awful. It's an
Wheel.
awful lot about duality, Princess Bran.
You also seem to remember an
Ooh.
esteemed colleague of yours was really into the potency cannon bit.
Oh yeah, he did get those at the end, didn't he?
Yarr!
Oh yeah. Aw,
Wait, did
thanks
we
for making us
leave-
sad?
Did we leave him in a mental institution with guns?
Roll for athletics.
It is at this point, months later, that you realize that you left a clinically insane person with firearms in an asylum.
It is the Azor.
I think we might be the bad guys.
We have no control. It is the Azure. It's potent.
Wisdom if I've ever heard it.
I am afraid of the Yeeting Truly brand.
Well, let me like
Go first.
blow some ass at one of them and see if I
Just-
can. Where was that first try-up?
We
How,
just put a ward on you again.
how are you doing this, Brand?
If Callisto tells me right about exactly where it is, I'm basically no, I'm gonna go from a little bit further away, but I'm aiming directly at it to try to like trigger, because you said it was a pressure plate, so try
Correct.
to put enough weight from the potency cannon,
Roll a ranged attack.
which of course I don't have.
It's a straight 100.
Yep. No, but that would be just as far as advancements. That would be
That's why I would-
ranged
that's why-
weapons.
So I was suggesting we give the cannon to Callisto.
Oh yeah, you have range, don't you?
I do. I can try.
Well,
Because I can come back from my hiding spot.
Ward.
Is the 106? No, that was your sneak check.
No.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll a ranged attack.
I think that's it.
119,
gone up.
99. That is a critical hit, friend.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Callisto shoots with the ice potency cannon, hits the pressure plate precisely where she intended to, right on the seam, and the ice literally seeps into every nook and cranny of the pressure plate. She then spins the gun around and holsters it masterfully, and she can now walk
important.
effortlessly across the pressure plate.
Oh.
She rips her mask off and says, "Yeehaw!"
Come on, y'all.
Get along.
Ah, Callisto, you have changed.
I do not remember.
But it just happened. Oh, okay.
Is anyone coming with me?
I think we still need to be like sneak, right? Because those voices are still echoing about.
Can I do another sneak check?
Yep. 49 is enough for you to see the next trap.
Oh my goodness.
Do you do the same thing?
Yeah, I do. But I might step back a little bit.
Okay.
Man,
Okay.
somebody really doesn't want us here.
All the more reason for us to be here.
I like intruding.
Same thing happens again, not a critical hit, but effectively the same. The only difference is you just holster it instead of spinning it around.
Okay. I guess so. I'm gonna go.
I'm going to aid you in this. You spot the last two traps, now having realized that there's somewhat of a pattern.
So that's my shot at the first one.
Yep. Yeah. Honestly, at this point, you don't even need to try very hard.
Okay.
So you guys get to the end of the corridor. What do you do now? There's a hallway leading to what seems to be a larger room, though you can't quite make out anything immediately, though the voices are now louder than ever.
Can we understand them yet?
Did we just? Which
Br-
way were we going?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Brand can understand them, everyone else except Gorick cannot.
So Brandon Gorick can understand them?
Yes.
What are they saying?
Does anyone understand what they are saying?
I obviously do.
I don't think we want Gorick answering.
You hear them talking about how they hate having to be stationed on guard duty. They'd rather be doing literally anything else because no one ever comes down here. It's tough to find, it's pointless. That's why the door is locked and there are so many traps here.
What language are they speaking? Do I know?
An ancient Kelementok language.
But I don't know what Kelementok tribe they are.
It's very obviously they are Fire Kelementok, which you grew up around.
That is true until I was exiled for my own safety.
I just had to try and give him the hugs.
Melty hugs.
Melty hugs.
Hugs
Y'all.
for Spice and Nugs.
Y'all, it's the guards, and they're not super excited about being down here because they think they're quite safe. So as long as we stay quiet, they think that there is nobody down here and no way that anybody's going to be down here. But they are obviously some sort of like Kelementok. They're fire Kelementok, but they're speaking like a ancient language. I don't know why they're not speaking the vernacular, but
Well, perhaps we could go away from the voices.
Using your deductive reasoning, you've determined that this is the only way forward.
We're gonna have to fight.
Except we must go towards them.
Wait, but there's two. Are the voices coming from here and here?
No, they're only coming from the large room in front of you.
Oh.
Hey, Gorik, without
What's over here?
answering out loud, do you think you could pose as a Fire Kelementok?
He looks at his rock and celestial ore form, shakes his head no.
Oh.
Well, can we tell how many people are in there now?
You've been able to determine there's about 6 different types of voices you've kind of heard.
Oh, goody! One for each of us.
It's more like
Fongren looks
half-
around for a moment and is like,
1.5 for the chief and half for one.
I'm a much more formidable warrior than you give me credit for.
Oh, good. So you can just handle them all yourself.
That's not what I'm saying.
I thought you were a very formidable warrior. Go prove it.
I've never seen these things before.
Unless a cat climbs
Oh,
up on
you'll
you and
love
destroys
'em.
your axe, but
They're just all hotheads. You just go in and you just sort of bash them together
just
and,
huff and puff.
So,
just blow them down.
Nikino, what if we blinked in and caused chaos and make them come running out? Do you think we could blink in, blink out, and I don't know, they would run out the door not thinking,
Straight into my loving arms.
straight into Brand's loving arms, and then we can tie them up with all the rope we have in a bag somewhere.
Out of character. That
In
depends on
Flint's
if someone would let us blink in and blink out in one go.
Oh yeah, because it's only 8 squares. I just hate to walk right in the front door.
I mean, do you think if you walk in speaking their language that they might be cool about it?
I mean, these are fire Kelementoks. They are not cool about anything. But maybe I could go in and say I was lost or I was sent. No, I was sent here because I obviously have bypassed all of the traps and everything.
Perhaps you can tell them you are the power descending.
Maybe I can tell them I am the Ice Queen now because the old one died. Horrible death.
You could just be the Ice Princess.
I mean, yeah, you are one.
I mean, where's the fun in that? But okay.
Yeah, well,
What did they like the queen?
It's only fun if you pretend my mom's dead. Oh.
She has mommy issues. She has family issues.
no kid.
We must go that way. So, how should we approach.
I think this is a wonderful idea.
You go first, Wog.
Well, if
I mean,
I'll be your.
Bran,
I can pretend to be your trusty pet.
if
I do
Bran
not
and
think I would have a
Gorik
frog.
lead the way speaking their language, they might be less murdery.
I mean, maybe it's worth a shot, and y'all can come in guns blazing.
Okay, but Gorik, you gotta use your friendliest, welcoming yell. You understand, right? Not like an intimidating scream, but like a happy scream.
He nods, and you can see like rock sweat dripping or rolling off of his brow as he's trying his best not to alert them prematurely.
Hold on, I have to look up my
You're bringing
speech
Gorik,
half
not
bonus real
Wog,
quick.
correct?
Yes.
Oh man, okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna have
What's a
him.
chant y'all could go in saying in the old language?
I can speak it, right?
Yeah.
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 All right, you walk in. Brandon Gorik walk in, and
Very
as they do
confidently.
so, Wog turns to Nikita and says,
I was gonna pretend to bark like a dog.
I don't think they know what a dog is.
I thought it would have been funny for me.
Gorik and Brand enter the room, and all of the flame guardians brandish their weapons menacingly. And in their own dialect, they say,
What are you doing here?
Now, y'all, put your weapons down. Do you think I would have been able to get all the way down here without knowing all the secret passageways and traps and everything?
You bring one of our mortal enemies with you.
Well, obviously, I have to have some sort of hostage thing with me. He serves me. Don't pay any attention to him.
I'm a prisoner!
From around the
Seems
corner,
like
Nick
it's
is
so.
holding 2 thumbs up.
Gorik, like,
You're doing great.
Gorik does one of
Gorik.
those, like, smile, turns the whole torso, like,
So, what brings you here?
Well, I was sent here by the Ice Queen, and I was wondering what you fine Phi Elementox were up to, and when we might expect the film breather back.
Oh, you come with offering for Fazook.
Oh, obviously.
Yes, the ritual is almost complete.
Oh, excellent. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, it's happening in the other room. That's why we're guarding this place. As I'm sure you know, he is bound to the inner sanctum.
Oh, obviously. That's why I came all the way back here instead of trying to find him elsewhere.
Do you truly think this rock Elementok is a suitable vessel for Lord Fazook?
Nikida's doing like hand gestures to Callisto to be like ready to blink.
So, okay, never mind. They have to stand in there and talk, I guess.
Well, see, the thing is, I kind of like him as my manservant. So I didn't know if he had already found a vessel or not.
He has, so your offering would be too late anyway.
Well, try it. I was trying to get on his good side. You know what I mean?
Why don't you simply observe the ritual?
Oh, that would be lovely. Why are y'all out here, though? Why don't y'all come and observe the ritual, too?
We are to be sure and certain that it is not interrupted.
Oh, would my going in interrupt it, then? I don't want to interrupt.
As daughter of one of his previous advisors,
You should be welcome to communicate to the Queen his formidable status.
Who told you I was the Queen's daughter? I just said I was sent by the Queen. Do you know something I don't know?
You are not Brand.
I am, but I am so sorry I missed your name when we were doing introductions.
We are just gods. We have not been gifted a name by Fazuk. You, though,
Can I give you a name? I would love to bestow a name upon all of you fine warriors.
we would be honored by one of Fazuk's advisors.
Excellent. Your name can be Petrie, and then your little buddy there, your large buddy there can be Sam, and then we can have Richard and Pinky and the Brain and Mindy.
Mindy! I love it!
I can't.
Please rename the tokens immediately.
Oh goodness, no, not gonna happen.
Oh my
You
god.
may enter. Let us unlock the door.
The Flame Guardian unlocks the door and it opens.
Please enter.
Gorit, why don't you stay? Oh, I don't know. Should you come with me or stay out there?
I'm your loyal bodyguard and a prisoner.
Well, obviously. Okay.
Goric enters.
Okay.
Now, at this point, what are the rest of you doing?
I've just been sitting.
And I want to go in, but now I'm not with Brand. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
You guys have successfully split the party.
We could all rush in after her. Be like, we're with her.
Is the door locked behind me or?
Not anymore.
Okay. So I'm gonna just wait at the door and listen to see if they do come rushing in.
Goric
Well, I
brandishes
can't-
his greatsword.
I can't
Callisto
leave.
runs in.
Brand!
What?
They all turn as you're running towards the door and begin to attack you.
And I'm gonna pop out really fast.
Excuse me, we're looking for Miss Brand. She left us.
Pop 'em.
She left us a little too fastly.
Oh my goodness. All right, this giant cluster of a fight is going to be where we're calling it. As Callisto runs through the room saying, Brand, wait! Everyone turns to attack Callisto. Brand pops out with Goric, begins fighting as Nikina, Wog, Flynn, and Chieftain Fongren rush into the room and begin fighting.
Can't Brand just tell them to stop?
She could, yeah, she could command them to.
Y'all, what are you doing?
These are intruders.
No, they're not. Y'all, if you do not keep your voice down, you are gonna mess up what is happening in the other room. Do you want that on your head? I don't think you do, so keep it down.
Roll a speech
and
check.
just put your weapons down, you idiots.
76 versus DJ Dirty K 67 works.
Yay!
They're confused.
Well,
I need y'all to go down the hall and guard from out there because you are obviously incompetent in this particular space.
who are these?
I don't think you need to worry about that.
Hi, I'm also Miss Nikina. Miss Nikina.
Great job.
Misspoke. Hi, I'm one of Miss Brand's servants and guards. I'm sorry, I tripped and fell down and kept everybody.
Roll another speech check, Brand.
Minions, y'all are awful. You are not good at being minions. I might
91
fire
versus
you.
TFG's 36. Excellent job, both parties. Mindy says to Petrie. Mindy says to Petrie,
She gave us names. We are supposed to listen to one of the fume breathers' advisors, are we not? Yes, you are right. Fine, so be it. Make sure that the ritual is not interrupted.
That is what I'm
Enjoy.
trying to do.
they do as you command and go guard the other room.
Oh my word, y'all. I thought we were dead.
What
I am
just
sorry.
happened?
Keep your voice down.
I could not split the party.
Callisto.
Oh my goodness.
I feel
It's an old
like we
ex-wives'
may have
tale.
died if we were to fight all of them so unprepared.
Friend, that was brilliant.
So as you enter
Oh my word.
the next room, we are going to call it. Excellent job, everybody. This is the end of a very rambunctious, all over the place episode. I have no idea how to feel right now. So much. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, leave a comment and rate our podcast on our podcast app. Share it with someone, obviously. Be a patron on our Patreon page. Thank you for all the subscriptions tonight. Such great stuff. I really appreciate it. We are now at 20 subscribers, which is awesome. And then if you haven't already, go get a copy of the PDF for the starter kit. And you too can be in one of our community nights. So there we go. We will see you all next week. Hang around. I have so much to tell you guys in our post-stream hang. We'll see you back in a moment. Bye.